Convert this fraction to a decimal, -2/3. Now the first thing you might notice is that there's a negative. We basically don't have to worry about that when we're converting fraction to a decimal. We just know the answer is going to be negative. So we can kind of ignore it for the time being. This little cursor right here looks like a 1. Don't worry about that. That's just kind of the computer acting funny. So we go like normally, 2 divided by 3. And it's going to look like I'm writing that backwards at first, but I'm making a division house. And we ask ourselves, how many times can 3 go into 2? Well, none, because it's actually bigger than 2. So we have to write a 0 and a decimal point up here. And we're going to have to add some decimal points, some place value to this 2, so that we can put the 3 into it. So now we are pretending that it is 20. And how many times can 3 go into 20? Well, it will go in 6 times to make 18. So we write a 6 up here, and this is our answer that we're slowly making up on the top. Answer goes on top in division. So then 18. And then we subtract, and we still have a 2 left. So we're going to add another 0, and take that 0, pull it down, put it here. How many times does 3 go into 20? Well, it goes in 6 times to make 18. We subtract that. And we end up with 2. So until we don't have a remainder, we keep going unless we want to round, and it doesn't say to round here. So we're going to have to keep going until we figure out what's going on. So then you pull that another 0 down to make 20, and it goes in 6 times again. And we're starting to notice, oh my gosh, we're going to be doing this forever because we keep subtracting it, and we keep ending up with a 2. So I can actually predict, and I can know that this is just going to keep going 6s forever. So the way that I would write that is I would just have 1, 1, 6, and this is if you're on paper, you could write it this way. If you're on the computer, you might just have to round it and just put 2 6s or something. So then I could write it like that, and what that means, it's 6s going all the way into infinity. But wait, before I circle that, don't forget that negative. And what I should have done is I should have just wrote a -0 right at the start. So that I didn't forget. You can learn from my mistake. Okay, hope that helps.